how's it going?
Good,
I'm going with medium energy cold brew, black.
Anything else?
That's it for now. So you guys are witnessing the early stages of cold brew dependence. So what they do, they hook you in with that first batch. You know, maybe throwing a little extra shot. Then the next time they maybe give you a large by accident instead of a medium. Next thing you know, 10 years later, I'm lying face down, cold brew stuck to my hair. Today we're gonna go in there, do some back squats, and maybe attempt to go the heaviest that I've gone since I felt that really severe flare up doing the 545 triple. Which isn't saying much since I haven't really back squatted heavy at all, or squatted or deadlifted heavy since that. But we'll see how it feels. Kind of take it, you know, not plate by plate, but more like 2.5 by 2.5. I wish they had 1 1/4 here, or even micro plates. It's fucking packed today. This walk, whew, 25 minutes steady state already. I wish it was socially acceptable for a 24-year-old man to go jump around in those bean bags. Definitely would prefer that over squatting today. By deadlift? Oh, by depth? Oh, well, can't argue with that. I couldn't argue if you said my deadlift sucks either. That shit's not a magic pill. Those guys, a lot of people don't have the discipline too, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's more important than whatever supplement.
Exactly. I'm glad we see eye to eye.
Yeah. People think you just take that shit and like you just like explode. Yeah. They're like, oh, let me hit up like McDonald's. Like,
I didn't need you to tell me that.
I just wanted to give you reassurance. I need some fucking trenbolone.
You don't need shit. Reevaluate that one really quick.
Reevaluate when I leave the gym today. Oh, fuck. I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but that actually felt surprisingly good. Obviously things were like a little shaky because I wasn't used to kind of stabilizing any sort of weight on my back like that, but felt very solid overall. Not too heavy, and you see I moved to front squats after, and that's been one thing that's been really good for the back, like while I was taking a break from back squats and deadlift. Kind of allows you to go straight up and down, limits the flexion of the spine, and I usually keep it pretty light, like 3 sets, 10 to 12, like you saw there with just 135. just kind of get in the groove, and I feel like it's kind of kept my leg strength up, and also kind of helped with my technique a little bit. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of this leg focus workout, and I'll kind of talk you through it with a voiceover. So while I call this a leg day, and while my split has been kind of bodybuilder-ish, everything that I've been doing accessory-wise has been just as geared towards rehabbing my back and getting my back primed to squat and deadlift heavy weight again, as it's been for hypertrophy or putting any sort of size on any particular body part. Here's another one of my favorite exercises right here that I've been using pretty much weekly. If you're lucky enough to have one of these at your gym, I'd highly suggest using it. It's also a great tool if you've had back problems. If you do it correctly, you should be keeping your lumbar spine in a pretty neutral position throughout the movement. And it also torches the hamstrings. So I know you guys probably stay away from this one at the gym. It looks kind of weird. Get a few suspect looks every now and then. But I added this into my routine ever since an MRI showed that I had a patellar misalignment in my right knee. So by strengthening the abductor, I'm just trying to pull that kneecap back into place over time. Obviously, it's not an overnight process. And here's another one that I use almost as a rehab tool. I know this one is a little controversial, with some people thinking leg extension is the worst thing you could possibly do for your knee. But I think I've had great success using it with extremely lightweight. I don't know if you can see where that pin is. It's like on the third stack. And doing very high reps, getting a ton of blood flow to that area has been very beneficial to me. Freedom! Woo! I'm spent after that workout. Standing here right now, I don't know how I'll feel in a few hours. I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow, but that low bar felt pretty solid. Did not feel like I was gonna snap in half, which I was semi-expecting. Definitely a good sign. Got to get back into that powerlifting mindset again. It feels good to just to get under some type of weight in the gym, that is. As I go ahead and make this smoothie that I have pretty much every post-workout, I'll put it up on the screen at some point, but I just want to talk to you about what I've kind of noticed, since doing keto and then transitioning to a lower carb diet, what I've kind of noticed about carbs and how I've been utilizing them. I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be the first ever smoothie voiceover on YouTube. Don't mind the two scales. One stopped functioning properly. I think I tried to put something a little too heavy on there, if you know what I mean. So I think keto was actually a really good experiment, because even after stopping keto, it really got me thinking about carbs and, utilizing them the proper way, almost getting the most bang for your buck. People so often abuse carbs these days. So right now, I'd still consider my carbs very low. They're fluctuating between like 100 and 150 grams per day. So this would pretty much be considered low carb by any standard. And my thoughts on that are that it's not really how many carbs you're consuming. It's pretty much when and how you are. So while I have 100 to 150 carbs for the day, 40 to 45 of those carbs are coming right when I wake up with 2 packets of oatmeal. So that's how I'm able to then go to the gym for pretty much as long as I want and feel fine, feel energetic, feel, as strong as I'm going to feel for that day. And then by coming home and giving my body this smoothie that I'm showing you right here, which is also a good portion of my carbs for the day, I'm making the best use of them possible. So I've kind of developed a use, don't abuse philosophy when it comes to carbs. And I think this can be the key to getting the most out of your strength while achieving the look that you desire. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm about to crash hard from that crack, aka energy cold brew. Fancy name for a hardcore street drug. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Cannot wait to see you in the next one. I hope I didn't just lie to you. I think this is going to be the end of the video. Yeah, see you in the next one.